What's going on, everybody? This is, let me fix this camera. Boom. This is the Taurus TX22 in the competition style configuration. You know what I'm saying? I've had this gun for about 3 weeks now, and I can say two things about it. One, I was wasting my time not buying this gun. Two, go out right now if you have the money and buy this gun. I mean, really, any of the variations. I know this one at this time of filming is one of the more expensive variations of it. It's about, I don't know, like brand new by 400, like 400. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a pawn shop I came with an optic at the pawn shop, so I paid around that price. You feel me? For this whole thing brand new. And I put on this TLR1 just to fill up that space, you know what I'm saying? Man, 22 caliber guns, yo. Really, I've only shot 9mm, 45mm since I've been shooting. I got this not too long ago, and I went to my local range and they showed me the different 22 bullets, and shorty pulled up with a box of 560 something for $30. I'm like, what was I doing this whole time? My whole shooting career at the range, yeah, I'm going there buying 9mm and 45mm bullets, spending mad money just to train. Motherfucker, 22, you get 560 something bullets for like $30. And I bet you go somewhere else, you find better prices on both. So if you love shooting and you just love the game, just love it for the sport, you know what I'm saying, love the, like, you know what I'm saying, really get a hobby or a skill where you can see yourself getting better every time you go out to range, get a Taurus TX22 or any of his. I think this right here is one of the best 22s they got on the market as well. I know Glock got their Glock 44. I know SIG has their I don't even know, the 322 or some shit like that. This right here is one of the better ones. I've seen videos with people comparing all the three, and they seem to have come to the same conclusion that the TX model of gun, the TX22 model of guns are the more superior 22 modern 22s. My experience with this gun is left-handed, right-handed, two-handed. Where you point the gun, if your grip is correct and your finger pull's good, you're gonna hit. I shot this gun from 5 to 10 meters, is which I usually train with my gun, with my pistols. 5 to 10 meters, and I had hey, the only time I say the real thing is, I like to shoot this gun fast as I can. And at my range, they be like, yo, take a second between each side shot. I mean, and I get, as soon as I start pulling that trigger, hey, yo, let that thing go, man. This is probably one of the only pistols I'm gonna get suppressed. It does come with this threaded barrel, and it does come with a platform for the red dot. This did come with a red dot. It comes with a platform, but the red dot it came with, I didn't like it. And really, I felt like this was a good opportunity for me to really train with iron sights. And I think that was the best decision for me, because I do have a red dot on my everyday carry, and I do neglect shooting with iron sights a lot, and I have throughout my whole shooting career since I picked up this hobby. So this has been a good chance for me to tighten up those skills. When I say equal height is going where I want it to go. And it does come with adjustable, this can go back and forward, you know what I'm saying, so you don't really have to mess around with sight pushes or anything. You can just screw this in and it'll go whichever way, and it actually pick up too. I think this will rise on you too, but I haven't really haven't really messed with anything except for taking off that plate for the optic, and then point, shoot, boom, you're hitting what you hit. Ergonomics. The only thing I think was a dumbass decision in the making of this gun was this ledge right here. I mean, I mean, it's not the most horrible thing, but me personally, I would have just make this release button a little flatter, a little more closer to the body. I don't know. And take away with this ledge right here. This ledge is whack. One day, if I get pissed off enough, I might just get a Dremel and just do away with it completely. You feel me? I mean, the way I grip it, I don't think I would accidentally press that. You feel me? So that's the only thing I have against this gun. Everything else, aesthetically, it looks great. You know what I'm saying? It looks as sporty as it shoots. That's what I say. It looks as sporty as it shoots. It does come with the safety. Yeah, I'm not a fan of safeties, period. I always have this off. Shit, I don't carry this gun as a self-defense gun. Usually it's just in my safe, chilling until I go. I bring this gun every time out to the range, because the good thing about 22 is cheap. And if you want to extend your time at the range and not blow your bullets for your 9mm and your 45s or 40s, whatever is your self-defense gun ammo, this 22 and the 22 caliber is your best friend, because you can go from you can do your reps. You know what I'm saying? You can do your reps with your self-defense gun, you feel me, when you carry every day, and then you can lay that down, you know what I'm saying, take a break and shoot this and have some fun, and still get that training in if you're using these correctly. You know what I'm saying? How steady can I pull the trigger? How small can I get these groups? How fast can I shoot the gun and keep that point of aim? You know what I'm saying? You can still practice those things with this gun. How target acquisition, move around if you place different dots on your target. How quick can I transition from one to the other? You could do that. I did that today with this. You know what I'm saying? I set dots in random places all over the little thing I put up my target, and at the end of my training, I just run around hitting those dots. You know what I'm saying? Dot one, boom, 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 right there. And I'm talking about like half-inch dots I was hitting. I don't even know how big the dots was, to be truthful. You know what I'm saying? It was either an inch to a half-inch dots that I was shooting, and literally I was shooting them off of the target. And this was at 5 meters. 10 meters, you know what I'm saying, I do the same shit. I haven't really tried like target transitions at 10 meters, but next time I'll remember to do that and then tell y'all about it, because I was hitting them dots off in like less than 3 shots. Boom, boom, bang. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Now I'm not really gonna carry this as a defensive weapon, but I did put this TLR 1 HL, you know what I'm saying, 1 HL on it, just to be a placeholder. I had this light on my Glock 21, and I sold my Glock 21, so it didn't have a home. This came with a 1913 style rail, so I just put it on. It looks sexy. Is this the gun I'm going to pick up to defend me and mine? No. But if I do get like a 16 or 22 round mag, and yeah, I would pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Hand my sister it, hand my dad it, whoever's close, I'll just hand it to them and be like, hey, yo, point and shoot. Don't ask no fucking questions. Don't do shit, but point and shoot. That's what I'll tell them, because it's accurate as all hell. It's easy to shoot as all hell. And I guess with the right defensive bullets in it, it will do some damage. Definitely. I mean, if you get a bunch of hollow points, I guess that'll do. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You get shot with a 22 and you don't got no armor and you're not a big person, you're gonna feel, you ain't shoot with the right place, you're gonna bleed. It's not bullshit 22. People been killing people with 22 for a long time, killing animals and shit like that with 22 and 22 for a long time. I'm gonna put some respect on 22 right now. We gonna put respect on 22. The 22 caliber been doing work for a lot of time now. So if you feel like you want a 22 as a defensive weapon, yo, you go out and get this Taurus TX22. They make the compact version. Get yourself some defensive bullets. Get yourself a laser or light combo. That's why I suggest. I feel like the red dots are great, but the red dot for target acquisition, better, because it's literally on the shit. You feel me? The dot is on it. Like yeah, using the red dot sight is cool and all. You heard that trigger pull? Great, I love it too. I didn't tell you about that trigger. That trigger worked. You know what I'm saying? That trigger worked, baby. It come with a good trigger. You feel me? But like I was saying, if you got that laser and that light combo, you flashing with that light, put that laser on them, you don't even got to use your goddamn sights. Bum, 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 bum. As soon as you see that shit get center mass, bum, 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 bum. And they done. If they ain't got no armor, if they're not a big person, if they're not on goddamn heroin or some shit, you gonna put them down. No cap. If you empty the whole clip in them, they're going down. I don't see a person walking away from a whole clip of 22 or unless 3 or 4 22. You feel me? It's gonna hit them. You feel me? So I think, you know what I'm saying, if you were the type of person to say you want a real subcompact gun, get Taurus TX22 and run that shit. Train with it, and you'll be able to put somebody down. 22 to the face. You getting 22 to the face? Huh, punk. You going down for real. I don't know. I watch a lot of other YouTubers, and they be sleeping on the 22 caliber. I mean, yeah, it's a small bullet. It don't really hit as hard. But I feel like 22 can kill. It can do some damage. Fuck them niggas. I feel like it's up to you to make that choice. Like, that's like saying a small knife can't kill. Yeah, a lot of people don't get stabbed by small knives, and they ain't around no more. So that's bullshit. 22, put some respect on 22. This is the definitive put some respect on 22 video. Fuck what them YouTube niggas say. If you want to run 22 as a self-defense gun, do it. Fuck them. Anyway, back to the main part of the video, the gun. The trigger of this gun, I've heard, before I got it, I watched a couple videos, and everybody says it's great. I say it's a good trigger. A good trigger. The reason I say it's a good trigger is because I can't say anything bad about it, but I believe it's just a good trigger. I haven't felt other 22 guns and felt their triggers to really compare our shit on this trigger, but it works. My bad. It works. You feel me? It does work. The only problem I would say, it's not textured, and I'll put that even on the SIG X Macro. It's not textured. I like textured triggers. You know what I'm saying? Those, you see that? If that had some narrowing or some vertical striations on it, I feel like that would just be a better grip. It would have more grip. You know what I'm saying? And it will definitely run better. You feel me? And that's my only criticism of the trigger pull. Otherwise, it worked. I like it. Yeah, and this is my first rimfire gun too. Rimfire is fun, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had 22 to show you the markings that hammer would make. It looks like just a box on the rim of the, what do they call it? Shit, I'm having a brain fart. The cartridge. Yeah, it looks like a box on the rim of the cartridge. And let's say you go from a regular hammer fired gun, like a regular 9mm, you would see like the primer had that little dot in it from the hammer in the center. That's how it's different. You're going to see this on the lower part of the rim, and you'll see that a bunch of kids around here now. I gotta watch out. Can't be, you know what I'm saying, pointing my gun at them. But what the fuck they doing over here anyway? The fuck going on here? Shit. Hey man, protect the kids, yo. Protect the kids. Like I was saying, rimfire, you're gonna see that little box at the bottom, and that's cool. It's like a new thing, you know what I'm saying? New practices, new mechanisms and shit. That's alright. I love that shit. Damn, I really have no criticisms of this. I really fuck with the gun. That's my first 22 pistol. It's really good. Just clean it. 22s have a stigma of not being reliable in the aspect of, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they don't fire right, sometimes they have problems with the mag. I've had no problems feeding, but I've had a couple hiccups with the trigger not firing when I pull it. And I guess that's me just not pulling the trigger as hard as I should. That's all I can say. Like, probably I've been babying this trigger, but I slapped the trigger. I slapped the shit. And when I slap the trigger, it runs. When I'm going slower and trying to make more precise shots, that's where I find out that hiccup happens. Fuck it. Great gun regardless of that. Easy to rack too. Let's talk about this slide. As you can see, the slide itself moves, but the barrel is stable. It don't move. So this is how the gun loads. After each fire, the slide will push back, a bullet will come up, and then the bullet will get slide into there, and then you pull the trigger, the bullet leaves, and the cartridge flies out. You feel me? That shit worked. That shit worked. And when I did have a red dot on it, it was very easy to acquire my target. Just because that slide doesn't move, that red dot's not moving. Like on my Smith & Wesson, like if I say my grip isn't as tight as it should be, the target acquisition after a shot will take like half a second. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. A second, half a second, depending on what speed I'm slapping that trigger at. You feel me? With this, that don't happen. This is a flat shooting gun. Wherever, depending on your grip, this might not even move from the target, like your point of aim at all. You know what I'm saying? It does a little for me. I'm not the best shooter at all. I'm not the best shooter. It does do a little dance, the red dot when I shoot. So that's a plus for real. You know what I'm saying? The stride, like these little etchings into it, very grippy, very grippy. Yo, I cannot say anything bad about that. The back, same shit, very grippy. You know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't even gonna lie to you. This gun right here is better than a lot of guns stylistically. I mean, probably one of the sexier guns out there, you feel me? This is the real, I feel like if you want to be like a real Asian 47 type nigga, you put a barrel at the end of this, you have it in, they have like the regular version, they got this version, you gonna be looking like a cool nigga on the motherfucking range, you know what I'm saying? You gonna look like a cool nigga. Asian, this bald-headed Asian 47 nigga shooting the TX22 Taurus on the range. You know what I'm saying? Having fun and shit. Anyway, this is a fun gun. If you want to prolong your practice times, cool off at the range and have fun and not be serious about shots, or, I mean, well, not how I say this, not be too serious about shooting with your self-defense pistol or your whatever platform you're using, and you want to have cheap fun, this is the way to go. Get any of the variants, they'll work. Make sure you get one with a threaded barrel, because what I say, when you buy a gun, always buy the version that comes optic cut at least. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a gun that you can't grow with. You feel me? You want a gun that comes optic cut. You want a gun that comes with a threaded barrel, so you don't have to add that shit years after, like, oh, I have to go out of my way to buy a threaded barrel. You know what I'm saying? I've done that for my Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. I bought a threaded barrel for that, for this style. You know what I'm saying? I liked it aesthetically. It looked cool to me. Yeah, this gun is a cool gun. Shoot straight, hasn't really failed. Only the predictable failures have happened. Nothing catastrophic. took off the plate for the red dot, and it comes with different plates too. So if you don't know, red dots, they're not all built the same. They have different footprints, and this comes with the ability to change out different plates. Well, not even the whole plate, like the front part of the plate, to add on different types of red dots. You know what I'm saying? Which that's good, because they don't leave you with a gun that you can only have in one configuration, which is something that I applaud from Taurus. Really, I don't really fuck with Taurus. I ain't even gonna lie. My friend got a Taurus, and I was giving him a lot of shit about the Taurus, but that gun never failed. No, it didn't. And this gun is pretty solid and pretty cool too. I was watching a PSR video where he put a FRT in this bit, fast reset trigger. He put a fast, well, not him, I guess somebody he knew put a fast reset trigger in a Taurus TX. It was not this version, but it was like the same model. It just didn't have the optic cutability. And that shit would, you put, you know what I'm saying? Go watch the video. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That dude cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? It was fire as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I think the only problem was that he couldn't put on a suppressor, because the rate of fire just it wasn't working out. It wouldn't cycle correctly from what I saw in the video and from what he was saying, you feel me? But that shit went brr, you feel me? That brr, you feel me? That shit was mad cool. I like that video. If you go watch that video, like it was a cool video. It was fun, mad fun. And I think that putting a fast reset trigger on a 22 like this is a smart idea. It increases the fun value of it, you feel me? I mean, if you're gonna have this as a self-defense weapon, I wouldn't put the FRT in it, because even though, yeah, it's a cool feature, the fast reset trigger, it's just like a switch on a Glock. Not really, but it, like mechanically, not really like a switch, but I'm saying that fire rate does increase. And when your fire rate does increase, you take a hit to your aim, your preciseness, you feel me? I guess with training and shit, you can really say fuck you to that, but I don't know a lot of ranges that are gonna allow that rate of fire. Mine definitely wouldn't, and shit like that. But either way, this is the definitive Taurus TX22 competition video. It's your boy Wavy. And if you're looking for a gun where the ammo's cheap, it's very economical, you know what I'm saying? Very economical gun right here. Get it. This gun, the variations you can find in this gun and the compact versions, I think the most expensive regular one I seen was like $300, the most expensive. And then this one as a competition is like $400. And then let's say you get this at a pawn shop, you get like a regular version, like the compact regular version, none of this bullshit, no, hope it has a threaded barrel. You're gonna be paying about like 200, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect over 200. You can haggle the pawn dude out, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, I seen this shit on guns.com or somewhere on the internet for way more cheaper than you got it. You gotta work with me type shit. They'll work with you. They want to make that sale. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit them until they make that sale. I've done it. You've done it. Other people have done it. You can do it. God damn it. And get that gun, because the cans for these 22s are not that expensive. If you spend $300 on a gun, you might spend another $350 or $400, depending on how high tier you want to go with your cans. And you can get a can real cheap and a gun real cheap and have it work with real cheap ammo and have hella fun for a cheaper price. You know what I'm saying? Under $1,000, you can get a can and a gun and bullets at the same time. At the same goddamn time for under $1,000. No other gun platform you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, you can't get a Glock 19 optic cut, threaded barrel, and a suppressor for under $1,000 unless whoever's selling the shit is on coke or heroin. You know what I'm saying? And they need more. And I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, if you know a crackhead selling that configuration up, Call me first. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely buy that shit off the crackhead. You know what I'm saying? It's Florida, baby. And that's, I think this is a really good gun. Go out, get yourself one, have fun at the range. You know what I'm saying? Practice them iron sights. I always say practice some iron sights, because you never know what's going to happen in this world. You know what I'm saying? Shit fails. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Practice those iron sights, because iron sights don't need batteries. Iron sights, man, shit. Whoever came up with that shit, that was a smart invention. Props to you, G. Iron sights is cool. Anyway, it look like it's about to rain out in this bitch. I see y'all later.